Hello YouTubers, this is Frankie Day here. Okay guys, tonight's video is going to be update number 1, build report on my Matty Monterez 133 scale B25-D Mitchell bomber and the splitter markings of the RAF. Okay guys, I got the fuselage done in her entirety, everything's done, ready for the wings next. Between doing errands and taking care of business around the house, keep the home fires going. God kept me away from the model bench a little bit, so I got pretty much done on as much as I possibly can get done on, so I won't get me too far behind. And there'll be another video after this to be an introduction to my group build. We started yesterday, and gee folks, time really flies. I tell you, I thought that day was Monday, and well, I guess it is Monday today. Guys, when you work 6-7 days a week like I do, and like you great fellows do too, you kind of forget a little bit about their time. Either that or it could be a possible senior moment on my side of the hills. But anyway, the group build starts today, and we'll have a video of that after this here. This video is more or less on the B25 right here. Okay guys, this will probably be my last card model build I'll be posting on here. And Frankie Day's going back to styrene, which I'll be starting my group build. I got started, which starts today. Okay guys, well, we'll swing over and take a look at the Mighty Mitchell bomber. It's got a big airplane, 133 scale. If anybody's got a balsa wood kit of the Guillo's V25, I believe it's about the same size as their kit. 133 scale is just a tad off more than from 132nd scale, so it's a pretty good size airplane even for that scale. Okay guys, we'll go over and take a look at this Mitchell right here, and we'll get back to yours truly and finish up the video. Okay fellas, there she is right there. She's got her big twin rudders on there, which gives the B25 her elegance and recognition and her beauty. And we'll waltz around with Lazy Susan here a little bit, and show you how much got done on her. As you can see folks, I got the 50 caliber going through the nose already. Only thing I don't like about this car kit, folks, the kit didn't give you any interior details at all. If they would have gave you interior details, I would have cut out all this blue. It would all been used by packing tape, simulating the glazings of the V25. But I built this right out from the kit. It has the design, so it don't take away from the model. It kind of adds a little detail to it. And swing around a little bit here, folks, and it's going along quite nicely, guys. It's definitely a Mitchell, no mistake about it. And I got the B-twin rudders on there, which gives the B25 its beautiful elegance. The B25 was a very beautiful airplane for her day. North American made the NA-40, which was on the drawing boards by as early as 1937. It didn't come out until 1940, and by October or November 1940, it was redesignated as the B25 Mitchell bomber. It was the B25A model. The A model didn't have the top dorsal turret. Oh, it had a glass piece that fit over here, a glazing, more or less like a bombardier's window that fit right on top of the dorsal area, and it was manned by a manual 30 caliber machine gun. The North American Aviation Company knew that war was imminent, so they got rid of that hideous looking glazing on there when they made a turret for it. And actually B25, this is the D model, and the D model actually, the later D models, they finally got rid of the bottom turret. Now the bottom turret, folks, doesn't have a glazing like the top turret does. It retracts like that of the B-24 Liberator. And actually, the thing about it is they got rid of it is because it caused a lot of, it caused the flight engineer to get sick. Because flight engineer's duty was to man the turrets and make sure the aircraft is operating properly with co-help of the pilot and co-pilot. And once the flight engineer would kneel down on a pad, on the chest would be right on top of a cylinder object, he'd be peering through some kind of a telescope. It gives you kind of like a 3D video effect. And with the motion of the airplane and operating that turret by using a periscope, which was automatic, it got the he got the flight engineer pretty well sick to his belly. You know, he got sick and got vertigo. So they knew it caused a lot of problems. They said, well, it ain't necessary. This airplane's pretty good. Don't need no bottom turret. So they deleted that from the later D models, and the rest of them followed it with no bottom retracting turret. And this is the markings of the Royal Air Force. I believe it's a Polish squadron that's flying this Mitchell. From where it come from, I don't know. The instructions and the kit itself is all in Polish. I know nothing about Polish, and it takes a time-consuming ordeal to get on the computer and do some translating what it says and everything. But I'm pretty much keen on the B25 Mitchell bomber. And actually, the Mitchells were used throughout both theaters, European theater and the South Pacific. Of course, we all know that the B25 earned their fame as a perpetrator that retaliated against Japan. And that was our first taste that the United States of America finally got even with Japan, what they did at Pearl Harbor, only 3 months after the attack. And so we reminded the Japanese were coming back with bigger airplanes, and which we did. And going pretty good so far, folks. There was no fit issues on this kit. This kit, I need a little tune-up here and there. I need some more burnishing, like I said before. You take a teaspoon here and do some burnishing here, smooth it out. I got smoothed out around the stabilizers area like that to get it perfectly. It's almost perfect now, like the way it is, but I can use a good burnishing. And indeed she is, folks. She's a Mitchell. So next video, I should have her wings on. Over here in the section over here on the port side of the fuselage, I've got the cardboard. I got all the wing spars. They're all done, and all the formers are all done for the engine nacelles and the wings. So next after this video, I'm going to go ahead and cut out the wings, and tomorrow I'll start going ahead and hook up the wings, attach the wings. The spar fits right on the side here, and accepts the inner wing panel. Nestles will follow, and the outer wing panel is the lastly done. And of course, the props and undercarriage will be next. They don't give very much engine detail of this airplane, folks. I may be able to do some scratch building by turning some cylinders, put it on here. I'm pretty happy with this Mitchell bomber. It's come on quite well. I'm pretty happy with it. Turret turns. The bottom turret retracts and also rotates as well. Okay, guys, we'll bring up the video up to yours truly here, and we'll finish up the video here on the mighty Mitchell. And go ahead and jump on to the next video. Okay, here I am, fellas. Okay, back here, fellas, back again. Okay, guys, it concludes build-up date on my card kit of the B25 Mitchell bomber. And so right after this video, I'm going to go ahead and make the introduction and announce the group build starts today. So stay tuned for that video, and I'll end this one. Before I sign off everything, I thank everybody again for your condolences and all your beautiful replies towards myself and my wonderful wife. Everything's fine around the house. Just a bad year, folks. They got a lot of people in the family, you know, and a lot of family friends I know for years on end are passing away and coming down with some kind of disease you can't shake off, and the result is death. And the way I look at it in general life, folks, we're all just a number, you know, and just when a number's up, that's it. Ain't no turning back. So I'm gonna make sure my number ain't gonna get pulled yet, because I'm staying as healthy as I can any way I can. And the best medicine in the world is being with you great fellas out there and building these here models. And I got one hell of a stash here. I'm gonna make sure they're all done before I leave this world. And so anyway, fellas, that'll do it for tonight's video. I'm gonna go ahead and get the other video going for you great fellas. So you guys take care, and may God bless. Please subscribe, make Mama happy, and we'll catch you guys on next update on the B25. I should have one by Wednesday. This Wednesday, the wings will be on this aircraft. I'll be starting on the nacelles next. And that'll be that. Okay, guys, stay tuned for the group build introduction. And I'll be back. Bye, fellas.